Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Enhanced Edition with me, Brankadan. We're going to continue through what is essentially Muspelheim,
If you wish.
one of the 9 realms of Norse mythology. Actually, I have a hard time remembering all 9 of them. I think I can rattle off 7 or 8 of them without trouble. It's the Dwarven realm that I always forget. I think it's because it's hard to pronounce. It's like Svartalheim or something like that. Because Muspelheim is the realm of fire and fire giants. The only thing that this place is missing is Surtur, the fire giant. But I guess Yaga-Shura is an okay stand-in for that.
I can carry no more. Your item is on the ground.
A neat little tidbit about Surtur is he's one of the few survivors of Ragnarok. And he is the one that actually destroys the world at the end of it by waving his flaming sword around and turning the world to ash. Him and there's some of the younger gods survive. Thor's children, Magni and Modi, survive. Vidar, the Odin's son, survives. Oh yeah, that's right. Sion's Blade +5. I gave it to him because he highlighted. I forgot to actually read what it was. Oh yeah, so Sion's Blade +5. Some believe this massive blade to be of Drow origin, though others dispute this claim. However, all agree this great sword was fashioned with a single purpose: to rid the world of the Illithid. Those who wield the Sion's Blade are immune to the Mind Flayer psionic attacks. The bewildering gaze of Umberhulks, often found serving the Illithid, are similarly rendered harmless. Immunity to confusion and all psionic attacks, 2-handed sword, and it is a +5. So congratulations, Saravok.
Yeah.
I think Baldur and Hode also survive Ragnarok, but they found a loophole. They were actually dead before Ragnarok began. And when Ragnarok begins, all the dead from Hell will come back to fight in Ragnarok. And so they came back because they were dead beforehand.
What?
Alright, you manipulate the controls, placing the ward stones in various vacant slots. Upon inserting the last, the machine suddenly emits a purring sound and appears to power down. The force which was blocking the stairwell is now gone.
It is done.
So yeah, Vidar is actually the slayer of Fenris. He kills Fenris after Fenris kills Odin. Which Odin knew was going to happen and is one of the reasons why he had Fenris bound in the first place. Which could only be done through deceit because Fenris is too powerful to be bound by normal means. And so they had the dwarves forge a magic ribbon to bind Fenris. Because Fenris was happy to always accept the challenge of being bound because he knew he could break out of everything. But when the gods presented the ribbon, the magic ribbon that the dwarves crafted to him, he knew it was a trick. And so the only god that Fenris trusted, Tyr, the god of war and law and justice, made a deal with him and said he'd put his hand in his mouth if he would voluntarily be bound by the ribbon. And if it was a trick, then he could bite his hand off. Long story short, that's how Tyr became the one-handed god,
If you wish.
and how Fenris became bound into Ragnarok. Because Fenris was the signaler for Ragnarok. When he ate the sun and the moon, that's when Ragnarok would begin. And he would also kill Odin, which Odin knew, when Odin hung himself from the world tree for knowledge and gave up his eye.
Feel the backhand of
He knew his death. Baron. Intruders in the sacred temple. The fire of our master can never be extinguished. You say so. Well, it's gonna be a doozy. Let's summon a Planetar real fast. Actually, you know what? It might be better if she hastes, and I can have Jaheira summon the fallen Deva instead. we're gonna pop a few buffs here.
Swords, not words.
Because these little fights can easily get out of hand if you're not careful.
What?
Nope, that's not what I meant to do. I meant to slow. I get more out of the woodworks. Fantastic.
Go for the eyes, fool. Go.
How may I assist?
She cast slow yet? No. Cast it over here. Yeah, a little bit of Norse mythology. I don't remember everything that I covered, but yeah. There's some snippets of it. I'm a huge fan of Norse mythology, so if you have any questions or want to talk about it, let me know. They get that Planetar already? How efficient. We'll throw another one out there. They always get very Muspelheim-y vibes from this area, for obvious reasons. There's some pretty blatant parallels between Norse mythology, Muspelheim, and this area. It's also a little distracting trying to talk about Norse mythology while I'm trying to play, so let's focus on the game instead. Oh yeah, Balor's Claw. We need this for the axe. Axe of the Unyielding gets upgraded with this. This demon's hand pulses with evil power. Though harmless enough in its present state, there are rumors that the magic of a demon's claw can be unleashed by combining the appendage with another powerful item of evil. Is Axe of the Unyielding evil? Hey, perfect.
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little point in my remaining with your crew. We are a poor match.
Sarevok, you're lucky I've started the recording. It's been a little longer than usual to start the recording today because every time he's complained, I'd have to kill him, and he kept complaining before I could press record.
Yes.
All right. Is that a mirror? Huh. What's this potion doing up here in the floor?
Yeah.
Whoops.
All right. No problem at all.
It is done.
Now I remember why traveling with you was always so much fun.
A beating heart burns fiercely within the brazier. If you are careful, you can remove it from the flames. Alright, do so. The party has gained an item, Yaga-Shura's heart. Do we get the other? The flames extinguished as the beating heart is removed. The heart is still red hot and burns to the touch. Let's make it back in. Nothing more can be done with the now extinguished brazier. Okay.
Simple.
Well, I didn't find her heart. Emmix.
My blade
My
is down.
unholy grasp.
Alright, oh, Mazzy's afraid.
You can count on me.
Actually, you know what? We have a haste we can throw out here. Let's do that.
If you wish.
Alright, suck it, Ignis. And the boys.
Fair enough, my friend.
Yeah, take the long way through the fire, Mazzy. Yeah, whatever. Let's see what we got here.
There is power to be found in places such as this.
Alright, so Ravager +4. Taking the blood-soaked shaft of this weapon in hand brings a sudden chill along your spine. The origins of this gruesome halberd are unknown, though the very sight of it has been known to strike terror in the heart of an opponent. So, Cloak of Fear twice per day, and it's a +4 halberd. Honestly, it might be okay to give to him, because he's good with halberds and maces. It's a +4. Maybe instead of this, just keep this on hand in case we do fight. Because he has 2 undead weapons. He doesn't need both of these. Because he has the Mace of Disruption as well. So yeah, I think this is better. And then Amulet of the Master Harper. This medallion is highly sought after by both thieves and bards, though for different reasons. In addition to providing powerful magical protection against physical attacks, the amulet increases the wearer's proficiency in several rogue skills. But even more valuable, from the bard's perspective, is the amulet's ability to grant the wearer immunity to all forms of silence. So armor class +3, open locks, find traps, immunity to silence, but pretty good for her. What does she have? Yeah, she doesn't really need another second level spell, right? She has plenty, and she doesn't use most of these anyway, so get rid of Power Word Sleep, and problem solved. None else can use this, so we'll just sell it. Another level 8 spell. I guess Energy Blades. And I guess Pierce Shield would be fine. Or another one of these. Oh, holy crap. Nobody move.
What do you want?
This way then? I am yours to
Yes, I
command.
fear nothing.
Gotcha.
Alright, when you go ahead and find all these traps for me. Everyone else, chill out for a second.
Good to go.
Your end shall be quick, if you let it.
You there, human. Release me from these chains. Who are you? What does my name matter? I'm in need of help. Release my chains at once. I'm sorry, my good lady. I'll release you at once. Ah, free at last. I suppose I am in your debt. Well, I'll be beholden to no man. Though it galls me, I'll tell you what I know of Yaga-Shura. Ask your questions, human. I'll answer them as best I may. But be quick. I desire to escape before the master of this place returns. Tell me what you know about Yaga-Shura. You've heard the legends. Yaga-Shura cannot be defeated. He is immune to all weapons and magic. He is invincible. Perhaps this is true. You sound like you have your doubts. Yaga-Shura is not so stupid as to share his secrets with me, but I've been here many months, and I've overheard bits and pieces of many conversations. I've heard mention of a name from Yaga-Shura's past, Nyalee, an old crone who lives in the marshes of the Forest of Mir. She may know Yaga-Shura's secrets. And I also know Yaga-Shura is obsessed with the golden chest he keeps hidden beneath his bed. Unfortunately, this is the full extent of what I have been able to learn in my captivity. Well, thank you. I now consider your debt paid. I can ask her more questions, but I'm going to be honest with her, so... Yeah, thank you. I now consider your debt paid. Now to return to the north. The sulfur stench of these lands galls me. But if rumors of my shameful imprisonment reach my ears, I'll know whom to hunt down for vengeance.
Just like old times. Well, except for the torture and all. Gotcha. Good to go?
Just a two-handed sword. That's lame.
Yeah.
Oh, Yaga-Shura's heart. This enormous still-beating heart is hot as a coal and scorches the thick cloth that is wrapped in. It belongs to the giant Yaga-Shura and is somehow connected to his invulnerability. Yeah, I'll tuck that away for now. Oh yeah, the stone golem page. Okay, cool. So we have the stone and the clay golem, I believe.
Right you are. I'm waking up without my wounds. Someone give me a hand over here.
Alright, bag of plenty +1. Although the soft cloth pouch is empty right now, there's still a powerful aura of magic surrounding it. So we can give this to her. Then we should be able to upgrade that as soon as we go back to,
It is done, as I thought.
the pocket plane. So I'm having a hard time focusing this episode. Beating heart. Inside a small chest covered with rubies, you discover a human heart that is somehow still beating and glistening wetly. Why can't I? Can't read. How the organ is kept alive in such a manner you do not know. But we know who it belongs to. Then Yaga-Shura's journal, who looks like it's a regular sized book. Alright, the large volume is almost too large. Oh, never mind. I guess it's not too small. The large volume is almost too large to comfortably carry, but in giantish hands, you would likely be little other than a small journal. Its scribbled contents were made with an unsteady hand and written in giantish, but are still largely legible. Some interesting notes contained within. I finally found the little human ball spawn, who's been evading me for 2 weeks in the Kalem Desert. I was almost ashamed to eat his heart, but rules are rules. The wraiths that were loaned to me turned out to be useful. I have the old hag's heart now, and she's helpless against Yaga-Shura. Foolish, presumptuous woman. May she rot in that infernal swamp of hers. And most of the spawn that are left are collected in Saradush now, where we want them. Only a few stragglers to pick off once the city walls are overcome, which is only a matter of time. Elisera was chosen to be the one to go after the powerful bond spawn. Did I say bond spawn? The ball spawn, the straggler. What is his name? Donald? Yaga-Shura should have been the one chosen. The fool would have stood no chance. But now is not the time to disobey orders. Yaga-Shura can bide his time. The remainder of the journal contains information on the gathering of Yaga-Shura's army and various tactical matters which, while interesting, are not particularly relevant.
Simple.
Oh man, yeah, I'm having a hard time focusing. But we will accomplish our goal. Alright, so we need to go back to the swamp, speak to Nyalee. We'll go by the planer, the pocket plane first. Actually, no, it'd probably be faster just to do so from here. Let's just, sit back real fast.
if you wish.
Nice axe! Lot okay. And back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be mess. Enjoy.
Alright, so we just got the Axe of the Unyielding +5.
Oh, yes! Lots of goodies to find. Lots to collect.
Okay. Enhanced by the magic of the Balor's Claw, the Axe of the Unyielding is now the most fearsome of weapons. A vorpal-edged axe capable of severing an opponent's head with a single blow. So I think it had 1 armor class to begin with, but it was regenerating only 1 HP per round earlier. Now it does 3. I think the Constitution is also new. Also a 10% chance of decapitating an opponent with each successful attack, save versus death at -4 negates. So basically the same as the Silver Blade, but better because it's a +5.
Big weapon this. You overcome
Oh!
maybe?
You upgrade the Ravager.
Okay. Stand back then. Never used this recipe before. Could be messy. Enjoy. Now Saspinar goes back to his duties. Oh, yes.
My Ravager
Lots of goodies
+6.
to find. Lots to collect.
He talks so much. It was a +4, and now you can use Cloak of Fear 3 times per day instead of twice. Combined with the Serpent Shaft, this Dark Halberd has the ability to slay an opponent with a single blow, unless they can survive the sudden loss of their head. So hit target must save versus poison or suffer 3 to 6 points of poison damage, and then 10% chance of decapitating an opponent with each successful attack. No death save. At least it doesn't say there's a death save. Huh. Alright, we still have another upgrade to go for.
Oh, what else? You sure? Hey? Okay. And back then.
This should be the last thing we can upgrade. We can give this to Jaheira.
Be messy. Enjoy. Now Sasper.
Forgive my intrusion, but you have seemed troubled lately. Are you finding the responsibilities of your divine heritage somewhat overwhelming?
I don't dwell on it. Whatever happens, happens. Perhaps you should give more careful consideration to the implications of your destiny. If you do not properly prepare for your destiny, it may destroy you. My destiny is inevitable. It is up to others to decide if they will aid me in achieving it or stand in my way. I'll stand by you, Donald, whatever may come, and I'll strive to help you walk the path of righteousness. I am grateful for your support, Mazzy. I'll leave you alone with your thoughts, and pray to Arverine that they are noble ones. Well, they definitely are. I'm a paladin. So it might be worth just having him use this from here on out. As much as Stormstar... Man, I like Stormstar, but a chance to instantly kill instead. And I also don't like dual wielding, despite him having a huge bonus in dual wielding. I think instead of Skull Crusher being equipped there, maybe the axe would be better. Alright.
With it. What, if you wish?
Then we go talk to Nyalee and wrap up this part of the quest. And in the next episode, we can go and confront Yaga-Shura himself. I do remember this part, so we're gonna prepare just a smidge.
Name it. I await your rule.
That's probably all we needed to do. And the fight is that difficult, so...
It is done.
Most anxious Nyalee is, oh yes. Have you found her precious heart, spawn child?
I may have. I have 2 hearts here. Are they what you need? Oh, 'tis Nyalee's heart it is. The spawn child has found Nyalee's poor heart. And yes, this be the boy's heart as well. Gives Nyalee her heart, and she'll extinguish the boys. She will. Oh yes.
Yes, at last Nyalee has her heart. Nyalee had forgotten how it feels to have a heart shared. Many old memories. It makes Nyalee sad.
And there. It be done. A simple thing it is. The boy's heart is cold now. As cold as his mother's old heart. You'll hurt my boy, won't you? No. No, what has Nyalee done? My poor boy. The spawn child will hurt him. Nyalee must stop him. I don't understand. The witch has her heart back. Why is she not nicer to us? What? Oh, yes, I see. Uh-huh. Thank you, Boo. Boo is so smart. Come, spirits of the glade. Come, woodsies of the forest. We must protect my boy. My precious Yaga-Shura. So yeah, along with her heart, she regret as well for betraying her son.
Minsk and Boo stand ready.
Nature will Avery, guide!
Aha! You can count on me.
Yes.
Something up?
What?
Go for the eyes, Boo. Go for the eyes. Icy breath.
Avery, guide my blade!
Alright, nothing to it. Is it a Druid's Ring? I bet you it's a Druid's Ring. It is. We've already read that description because every temple sells it. And then a Cleric Staff +3, we've also read that.
As I thought.
Alright. Now that's been taken care of. I'm actually going to teleport back to the Pocket Plane and rest so we get all of our abilities back off cooldown.
This is hardly what I expected. If this continues, I see little point in my remaining with your crew.
Because now we just have to
We
go to
are
the
a
siege
poor
camp and
match.
deal with Yaga-Shura himself. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Next episode, we will go to the siege camp and confront Yaga-Shura, now that he should be vulnerable to, well, death. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next episode.